Hey gang, how are you? It's JP Moery. I wanted to give you I put 6 tips on building a fantastic team. I think I have 7 here. I think we're building a great organization here with our staff, and I want to give you some real insights on how we've been able to establish that. And this is all around staff member communication. So we start with the premise of this instant feedback. We want to provide and reinforce with folks all the time that when something comes up, either with a client, with a member of the team, with me, whatever the situation is, that you can provide instant feedback on that situation. Okay? That's gonna be the overlying premise of this whole thing. And then here's what we start to do. Number 1, we have what we call as a daily pep rally. Every morning at 9 o'clock, unless some scheduling issue takes me off the grid, we have a daily pep rally to cover the fundamentals of our business. It's usually scheduled for 30 minutes. Sometimes it takes 10. Sometimes it takes the full 30. It is rotationally hosted by every member of our team. And we cover all of our key business performance areas. 1 is we cover admin. 2, we cover communications. 3, we cover sales. 4, we cover consulting. Every time. And that gives us a chance to reinforce any messages, to address any critical issues. It gives me the chance to make some kind of fundamental statement about the performance of the company and where we're going. Then, on an individual basis, each manager has a weekly one-on-one to talk about things with that individual staff member and performer. That usually covers what's on your mind, what's on mine, what's next. What do we need to work on? Then, 3rd, monthly staff meetings. Monthly staff meetings to cover how the business is going. This is where I provide those weekly or those monthly reports about the health of the business. One thing that I've learned that's absolutely critical in building a high-performing team is tell them about how the business is going. I go over the numbers, so what I've found is that when you go over the numbers and are very transparent, people can kind of learn about why you make decisions about certain things. Hey, and by the way, since we're live, anybody has a question, fire them on there and I'll try to answer those for you. So I go over the numbers so people kind of be informed when I make certain decisions about personnel or other investments we want to make. So that monthly meeting is very important to us. Then next to that is number 4, quarterly reviews. So weekly one-on-ones that each member of the team has, and a quarterly review, which is a check-in about how that person's doing, things that we might want to work on. So in addition to those weeklies, we have the quarterlies, and then finally an annual review. An annual review that is really the culmination of all those weeklies and those quarterlies, so there are no surprises on that annual review for the member of the staff. That's where we do the performance evaluation for the entire year, plus salary enhancements, bonuses, things like that. Okay? And then the final thing, I think this is number 6 on the list. The final thing is to conduct, hello Kim, is to conduct an annual strategic planning session. We just did that this week. I was a little behind. But what we do is we conduct an annual strategic review of the company. We reinforce our vision, our mission, we talk about the value statement, and then we do 2 other things. In the next year, what is most important for the company to achieve? And secondly, what is most important to the staff? And we'll identify 2 or 3 things. This year we had 3 things that is really important to the staff that we want to address for them. So those are the secrets. I don't know if they're secrets. They're the things that have worked for us. I'll go over them one more time for you. Daily pep rally, hosted by someone on the team on a rotational basis. Weekly one-on-ones. Monthly all staff meetings. For you leaders, gives you the chance to tell people what's going on in the company. 4th, quarterly reviews for your staff members. 5, annual reviews for the staff members. And by the way, this is for any size of business, gang. This is for every size of business. You don't get a pass just because you're small, just because you're a small business. You don't get a pass if you're a large company in not having some kind of a daily pep rally. 5th, annual reviews. 6, strategic planning sessions with your team. Make sure that you include a part of that strategic plan on what is important to them as members of this team. The other thing that I would add is develop a common communication channel that you can all provide feedback and do give and take on. We use Slack. Slack is our application for that. Hey, I'm really enthusiastic about the team that we've been able to build here. And I believe that these 6 steps were absolutely critical to make that happen. I welcome your thoughts as well. Hey, if you enjoy this content, would you send it to somebody else? Also, subscribe to our association playbook on the Moery Company website. Until I see you next time, thanks for chiming in. Good luck, and I'm pulling for you. Bye-bye.